Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today's episode 10 of Inter Miami, and it just keeps rolling on, because today is of course the MLS Eastern Cup final. What I mean by that is it's the playoff final of our conference. East side is the best. Don't know what that was, but today it's against Atlanta, probably our main rivals being that they are the team to beat, the team we chased all year, as I'll just show you now. Team we chased all year to just eventually finish just 1 point behind them, with us beating them twice as well. Did we beat them twice? Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, they lost. So they lost 3-1 to us at their place, and then lost 1-0 away at ours. And from the last episode was the semi-final we played Cincinnati. That was a fairly solid 1-0. We didn't play amazing, but I don't think they ever looked like they were gonna win either. Again, a goal from Kieran Murray, who has turned up in both playoff games so far. They're only one leg, so you've got to perform. And luckily, in the first two, well, not luckily, because we finished third, we were at home for the first two. However, now that we're playing Atlanta, who finished top of the table, they obviously get to play the final at their place, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which is a 70,000 seater stadium, and we've only taken, I think, 3,500. So into the Lions' Den today, massive game against Atlanta. Let's just have a look at the team. So that's the same lineup as last game. I don't think I'm going to make any changes. Justin Glad had food poisoning. He was out for 6 days, this being, I think, his 5th day that he was predicted to be out for. So, but he's on 90%. I think he can survive the match, and it's a big game. He can stomach it and get through the game, I think. Same lineup. I'm not going to go through it again because nothing's changed from last game. Murray's still staying there, even though I nearly brought him off last game, but he ended up being the hero. So that's all good. Nothing else to change. Let's get into this big final. Let's just remind ourselves of the quality they've got. Joseph Martinez, 17 goals in the league this year. Ridiculous stats. Valued at 5 million. Don't know what he was bought for. Probably someone to see. Look, 19 goals, 31, 17. He's a class above at this level. Martinez, who he had in the All-Star team, 15 goals, 14 assists, average rating 7.71. Bought for 13 million. Villalba, 9 goals to 7.34 average rating. The list goes on. They've obviously got a great team. I like this guy, Nagbe. He's 30, getting on a little bit, but he's American. Plays everywhere in the midfield. I think he's now dropped to centre mid, which I think suits him better now. And look at his average ratings, 5 assists, 3 goals for him as well. But yeah, that is, even they've got Escobar at the back. So, and Pogba. Florentin, luckily not Paul, but yeah, it's going to be a tough game. We've obviously got our little makeshift side here. You know the boys well by now. Let's see if going to give it for the fans and a little bit of got faith. Come on, here we go. It's the final of the Eastern Conference playoffs. That's it. It's a bit of a mouthful, but basically I'm saying that because if we win this one, we then go and play the champion of the West Side, and that's after this chance. Clarkey, what a punch. And then that is the final. That is then decides who wins the MLS Cup, the massive winner takes all. We're only 2 games away from that. Got 2 very good opponents to beat first, obviously, with Atlanta arguably being the most difficult. Popping it about. Oh, Clark. God, I love him. Probably going to get replaced next year, but I still love him. Ooh, that's a free header. As we saw from the All-Star team, that Martinez on the left, his set pieces are pretty ridiculous. So we need to defend well from those. I'm sure they'll have a couple of chances from set pieces. Rubinho ghosting in. Go on, finish. Oh, If he could finish, he probably wouldn't be playing for me. But if he could finish, he would be incredible. Barami, he's just got warned. 14 minutes, that's PB, I think, for him. No booking. There's a set piece. Oh, I can only laugh at that because I've just been bigging up Steve Clark and they've just looped a stupid header in. That laugh was, if I don't laugh, I cry. Oh, Steve, you've gone all season. And the one game I big him up is the game in the final of the East Conference. And he messes up. Now we've got it all to do. They're so dangerous. Like, they've got pace everywhere. I feel like their army wanted to take someone out there. Oh, wow. This is going to be a tough game, guys. Oh, no. Oh, it's definitely a penalty. I could see it was a penalty from here. 18 minutes in, what we doing? I've never seen a VAR decision go the other way, by the way. Like, it's a penalty. Yeah. Oh, we're all surprised. Yeah. Come on, Steve. Steve, make up for it. Bottom left. Bottom left. Ooh, okay. Good try. I got that wrong, so... 18th goal of the season for Martinez, and we're 2-0 down in 20 minutes. We don't want to look at that penalty again. Come on, guys. Get a goal before half time, going at 2-1. Still believe. Still believe. Oh, what a save. No way. No. Vino keeps it in. Got another corner. Come on, guys. Get your head on this. It's a tough place to go here. 70,000 seater. They've sold out, and we've just got the 3,000 Miami fans. The home advantage would have been massive for us here. Oh, God. This told you that Martinez on the left, his set pieces are just ridiculous. Okay. I like that from Steve. Great distribution. Robinho, run at him. Oh, Keaton, what a ball. Can we square it? Murray! Yes! Kieran Murray, the man of the playoffs. The hero we all deserve. The rookie. Got him in the draft pick from the college. From the colleges. And he's turned up. And he just gets on the end of things. 10th goal of the season as a rookie. Can't ask much more than that. And we're back in it 2-1, and they've got a set piece. He was free the whole time. Oh my God. We all saw he was free. What a sucker punch. These set pieces are ridiculous. Look at that. No one was even picking him up. And Carlton just had a free header after the flick. No, I'm not watching it again unless there was an offside. No. 3-1, just when I thought we were back in it. Luckily, that Martinez, someone's crocked him. So the message got out to someone to snap him anyway. But this has not been a good half, guys. We're normally so solid in defence. We're going in at 3-1 down here. They've had a lot of better chances. We're not really doing much. I'm going to give it like 10 minutes, see if the kind of game changes. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go for a bit of a formation change. Because what we're doing now, I don't think is working. They're just running at us. Look at the pace. Okay, Murray did his defensive work there. They took Martinez off anyway. That's a positive. Martinez being the set piece king. Okay, nothing's happening here. Let's see what we can do. Right. I think I go for another striker. I think I've got to, haven't I? You've got You got to go for it. And Dwyer has stop him as like support, so he's still kind of getting in at their defensive midfielders. Keep those two fairly attacking. Higher defensive line. Going to distribute quickly. Yeah, we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. Going to go a little bit more direct. Yeah, okay. Never done this with Inter Miami yet. But we're kind of at plan D here. I'm just thinking we can get the ball. We've got two good strikers in the box in Dwyer, who is a good finisher, and then Carranza's a bit more. He's 6 foot, like fairly good jumping, but he's again a box player. So if we can get the balls into the box, them two might have a bit of a better chance of scoring some goals. Jones is having a bad game. Luckily, he's going at the end of the season. Knew he wasn't good enough. Okay, that's a bit too direct. Oh, could have nipped in there. He's got to be off. Steve Clark did a great save. Still can't forgive him. We're going attacking. Get creative. Who else have we got? Muller. Kieran Murray's a bit tired. Vertbinger attack. Jones. Went off for Gaspar. Left back. Come on, Murray. Oh. Would have been it. We're running out of time here. Got 15 minutes to get 2 goals to take this to extra time. They're just set pieces. They've created a chance from every set piece they've had. Oh, and again, it's... They've got all these good players, and the way they score their goals is set pieces. I'm a bit of a battering now. Just looking to save face a little bit here now, boys. Just get me a goal just to leave on a good note. Muller. First time we've seen him since he's come on. Good ball. Keaton. It's just one of those days, this, isn't it? Oh my God, just hold it up. Oh, go on. Finish this. Oh my God. He's going as well at the end of the year, by the way. Not just because of that, but I can't really justify spending so much money on him when he misses chance like that all the time. I know I can get a better striker. Here he is again. Good ball. Ranza, he's not got the legs from there. Oh my God. This has been the worst performance of all the season, of all year. Like the shots not look even, but we've all seen that the quality of chances from us have not been good. Bonacorso, oh God. Been a bit of a battering this, boys. Brought me back down to earth. There it is, all over. The dream of taking Inter Miami to a playoff final. The MLS Cup final against the Western side is over. They're a good side, though. Unlucky boys. Yeah, they did well to get this far, so I can't really be too angry at them. Jones is obviously gone. Right, so I've been offered the Seattle Sounders job. That's rich, good reputation. Where did they finish last year? 19th. Why would I leave this beautiful little project I've got going on over here with Inter Miami for you little 19th placed boys? It's not going to happen. I've got a long-term, a 3-year project of Inter Miami to make them MLS champions, and that's what we're going to continue with. There it is, of course. Atlanta have gone and won the MLS Cup. 2-1 winners over Real Salt Lake. They were 2-0 up, and Saucedo got a 90th minute consolation for Real Salt Lake. So that means Atlanta are the winners. They qualify for the CONCACAF, which, guess what that means, guys? Yeah, because they qualify for CONCACAF being the winners of the MLS Cup, therefore the winners of the Eastern Conference, they can't have that because they're already qualified for it. It therefore goes to the second place, which is us. So we have qualified for the CONCACAF next year. That's a great achievement. That is obviously like the equivalent of the European Champions League. So that means we qualify for that, meaning we'll play teams, the other teams who qualify from North America, Central America, and the Caribbean. So that's an interesting thing to compete in next year. Hopefully we can do well. There's a few like Mexican teams who will probably be quite difficult to beat. I know they've got quite a lot of good quality in that league, and the other North American teams will be tough as well, like Atlanta. They're the ones to beat, aren't they now? We can't have them winning it again next year. But yeah, that is the end of the season, the first season with Inter Miami. Considering the random signings I made and trying to work within the wage budget and all the MLS rules, we managed to somehow build a squad, fairly small squad, a squad that got us to the final of our conference and a game away from winning the whole thing. So I think we can take a lot of positives from that. People go in, Jones is going, Dwyer, I don't think I'm going to sign him just because they're on massive contracts. I think Dwyer is actually a designated player. I could go and get a much better designated player than him. And Jones is just on a fairly large contract for a left back who I think he's all right, but I can do better. And a new keeper. Unfortunately, Steve, your ability finally showed in that final, but appreciate what you've done for us. Had a great season, really. 31 games, 30 goals conceded, 17 clean sheets. So, I mean, that's mainly because of this defence that we've built a very strong defence, built from the back. But yeah, there's going to be an opportunity now to go have a look in the drafts, see if there's any good players coming through, whether I can get some better designated players in. I need to sign more high reputable players because that is one of my club visions that I failed. Well, they were disappointed because obviously being into Miami, new franchise, you want to get a big signing in, big name to attract the fans. So that's going to be my aim with the summer, really, to, the winter, because we're in the United States. But yeah, so it's going to be a very interesting transfer. It's going to wreck my head again, all the rules and everything. I've enjoyed just being able to play and not think too much about the rules, but that's why I've chose the MLS for that challenge in particular. And it's going to mean I have to move things around, move my chess pieces around to fit some players in or whatnot. Then that's what it's going to have to be. But yeah, it's been a good season. Next season, can we go and challenge that MLS Cup again? Hopefully, other teams may strengthen. We no longer will have an early pick in the drafts, which we had last time, because obviously we did well. So that's how it works in MLS. Teams that do well have the later picks in the drafts to even up the league. So it makes it hard for teams who've done well previously to keep on doing well and keep staying at that top level, because the league basically rules try to bring that equality together. So it makes an interesting concept and gives me a good challenge. Obviously, you want to try and get Keaton back. But yeah, that is the end of the first season. Thank you so much for following this season and watching this episode. And if you did enjoy it, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.